Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Oaks Baseball here on YouTube, presented by the Katy Sports Network. Today, the Oaks are wrapping up a 6-game road trip against the Academy Barons. Second time we played them this week. Last time out, Oaks had a 5-0 shutout victory against the Barons. Starting lineup for the Oaks today: Tyler Ganus leading off, Gavin Grant playing short, Austin Carrillo in center, Zach Daudet in right, Josiah Chavez back in the lineup for the Oaks. Last time he was here, he actually hit a home run. He'll be DHing today. A new face for the Oaks at third, Jose Parga, out of Oklahoma Baptist University. The Georgia boy, Colin Hynek, playing behind the plate, Charles Masino in left, and Jack Brooks at second base, rounding out the lineup. Today, the Barons will be throwing Evan Adolphus out of Cypress College. Josh, can you tell us a little bit about him?
Yeah, so Evan actually didn't pitch a lot this year at Cypress due to injury, but when he did, he threw a big mix of fastball, slider, and very nice, very plush changeup. We got that information from Noah Carliner, who went to school with him. Very good changeup, and he's developing curveball now too, but he's hot out there off the mound, coming off his two best starts of the year, in which he went 6 innings and picked up a W in each of them. So the Oaks are looking to stop his arm.
And for the Oaks, what are the keys to victory today, Austin?
It's just doing more of what they've done lately. They finally won back-to-back games for the first time in a while. They've been winning, losing. So now it's time to string some wins together. As you mentioned, Stanley, it was a 5-0 victory last time out here. A nice 6-5 close victory in San Luis Obispo on Wednesday, but it's just about staying hot on these bats. You know, the bats provide run support, but they need to continue to do so, especially for a guy like Mike Stanford. We've seen great outings from him so far, but those have all been out of the bullpen, so they need to give Mike Stanford some good protection in his first start of the game, just to keep doing things, but also, you know, it needs to be a whole complete team effort. You know, we see a lot of times guys have 4-hit ball games, but the rest of the team will have 2 hits combined or whatever it is. So everybody needs to get on base today, whether it's walks, hits, no matter where you are in the lineup.
First pitch coming up in just a second for the Barons. Playing behind Adolphus will be Mark Anthony Hernandez at first, Kamau Neighbors at second, Nicholas Marlborough at short, Christian Tavares at third, Spencer Williams in right, Julian Boyd in center, Max Diaz in left field, and behind the plate, Jalen Parks. Tyler Ganus steps in for his first at-bat of the ball game, and we're nearly underway here in Compton. And the first pitch clips Ganus a little bit on his jersey. He didn't fully get out of the way of that one, but we'll take it. Leadoff man on for the Oaks, and that'll bring up the shortstop out of Oregon, Gavin Grant.
I'm excited to see how Grant looks today. His batting practice rounds today were incredible, just barreling up every baseball, driving it into the gap to the wall. So we'll see if he can turn things around at the plate.
First pitch to him is low and outside, ball 1.
And Grant's nursing a little 2-game hit streak, but he's been on base in each of his last 4 games, so he'll look to keep that going.
Grant fouls that one back, evens the count at 1-1.
Really interesting, too. That pitch that Ganus got hit on was a first pitch curveball. Very rarely do you see the first pitch of the game be a breaking ball from the pitcher, but that just shows that they know the aggressiveness of Tyler Ganus, and they know that he likes to attack early.
Let's go, Barons!
The 1-1 to Grant. Drilled into left field. That ball's going back. It is gone. A home run for Gavin Grant. And that'll give the Oaks a quick 2-0 lead.
My goodness, Gavin Grant. I mean, for him, you know, we talk about it every single game. Nobody hits the ball harder on this team, time in and time out, more than Gavin Grant does. And finally, not only does he barrel a baseball, but he gets under it, absolutely obliterates a home run, just like Noah Carliner did last time we were here earlier in the week.
Yeah, we've been waiting for that all summer. We've seen Grant just miss a couple pitches, line out almost every single game, it feels like, and good for him to get that home run. And like I said, he was taking great swings today during batting practice.
The 4th home run of the season here in Compton for the Oaks as Austin Carrillo steps in, takes a first pitch strike.
And now
1-1.
Through 2 batters, Evan Adolphus has matched his season high in runs per game. He's only given up 2 runs in a game once this year.
Carrillo takes the next pitch high, ball 1.
Carrillo is also a guy that they're hoping he can stay hot at the plate. He's gotten a hit in each of his last 3 games and has reached base multiple times, 4 games in a row.
In CCL play, Brendan Durfee, the only Oaks player to hit one not in CCL play.
Carrillo rolls over to short, thrown over, he's safe, beats it out. The shortstop Malbro could not get there in time, and the Oaks have another base runner here in the first.
Yeah, and that one was one of those that, you know, was like a cue ball as it just got off the end of Carrillo's bat. And even with Carrillo, what looked like got a late break out of the box, still able to beat that one out for an infield single on the slow roller in that weird area between the 5-6 hole. So first 3 batters all on base for the Oaks today.
Zach Daudet steps into the box for the Oaks. He's had a successful summer so far as he looks at the first pitch for strike 1.
Yeah, although Zach's picked up a hit in each of his last 2 games, he's seen his average drop pretty severely as he's 2 for his last 9, dropping that average to 348, which is still an elite clip.
Steps off, resets.
Wish that we were at Cal Lutheran so we could see the metrics on that Gavin Grant home run because he destroyed that baseball.